I want to begin a series today talking about the Lord's Prayer, or the Our Father, this famous prayer that Jesus teaches his disciples to pray in Matthew chapter 6, the Sermon on the Mount. And my main thesis here is that this prayer has been defanged of its power, the way that it confronts any society that depends on a very small percentage of people holding all the wealth and capital, and a much larger percentage of people holding all the debt and poverty, which you may know of a society or two like that. To understand the Lord's Prayer, we got to go to the end of the prayer. Deliver us from evil. Now already, we've got a translation issue. Some translations you may see instead, deliver us from the evil one. And that is what the Greek says. It has the definite article, the, and then the Greek word poneros, the evil person or the evil one. And some people's imaginations, when they hear deliver us from the evil one, they go towards a supernatural figure like Satan, the devil. But that's not what it's talking about. And there's a couple of reasons we know why. If you go back a chapter, Matthew chapter 5, Jesus has already talked about ha poneros, the evil one, when he says, when the evil person slaps you on the cheek, you should turn the other cheek, offer your other cheek to the evil person. And I don't think anybody is imagining that like a supernatural devil figure is slapping people across the cheek, and that our response, Jesus teaches us to turn the other cheek to the devil. No, the evil one, ha poneros, is a known character in sort of the folk literature of the day. The evil one, the evil person, was the person who would drag you to court to collect debts. They're the strong man, the figure who goes into the village sent from the court magistrate or the local crown or king or whatever to pull you, the debtor, into court and sue the pants off of you, sometimes literally. And in Matthew chapter 6, the Lord's Prayer, Jesus is talking about the same thing. Deliver us from ha poneros, the evil one, the guy who is dragging you into court. And we begin here to understand that the Lord's Prayer is a prayer by the poor, for the poor, and that the deliverance that Jesus is talking about is not merely some sort of supernatural deliverance out of earth into, some heaven in the sky somewhere, but a real deliverance. Deliver us from the strong man, the court police officer who is dragging the impoverished into court.